You will be having alcohol, ROH. There will be some reagent. Okay. And then you will be getting some alkyne halide RX. So this will be the general scheme of reactions. Okay. This will be the general scheme of reaction. And you have to remember only two things. What you have to remember, the reagent and the alcohol that we are using, and what is the alkyne halide they will be produced. So once you know that alcohol, when they react with something and they will produce, so you only have to remember now the reagent. So you will always alcohols, they do some reactions with some type of reagent, and you can easily identify the reagents. Okay, don't worry about that reagents also. And they will give you some kind of Rx. So this Rx can be either chloroalkane, bromoalkane, fluoroalkane, iodoalkane, and so on. Right. Now the first method of preparation from alcohols, please write this with me. A. First method of preparation of alcohol. The first method of preparation of alcohol that we will be learning will be using phosphorus-based reagent. What type of reagent? Can you please repeat with me? What type of reagent? Using what type of reagent? Oh, what happened? What did I say? Using phosphorus-based. आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या आप लोगों को? हमजैन, अब्दुर्रहमान?
नहीं आ रही है सर.
I'm asking something, आप लोग बता ही नहीं रहे. Using phosphorus-based reagent. Okay. Now, this first method of preparation, I will write the reactant, that is ROH. We have alcohol as the reactant. Okay. And I'll be writing the reagent PCl3, PBr3, red phosphorus plus X2, this X can be either chlorine or bromine. At last we have PCl5. Okay, so we have these different type of reagents. Now I want you to give me an answer. I'm writing the first one and you have to make the product and send the answers on the group, or you can send it to me personally also, but I need all the answers. The first reaction, I think all of you know that it will make what? RCl, and we are not interested in any of the byproduct as of now. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes sir.
Huzaifa and Abdurrahman, now you can make the subsequent products. Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes sir.
Okay, fine. Chali. Please do it. You just need to identify the reagent. Okay, chemistry is not very hard. You can easily make out what will be the product if you see the reactant and the reagent. Chali. Muzafa, you can send. Okay, fine. If you want to send it here, it's fine. Abdurrahman, you can send it in the group, or you also have my number now. You can send it to me directly as you like it.
Oh, I should send it on WhatsApp?
Yeah, it's better if you send it on WhatsApp because I want to see how you're writing the products. Okay, I want to see those drawings and structures.
Oh, okay. So I write it on paper, then click a picture and send it?
Click a picture and send it over WhatsApp. Okay.
Oh, okay. Can I do that at the end of each class?
At the end of, you write all the products and then you send it to me. Okay. Abdurrahman, Abu Sanjay, yes or no? Please tell me what you have to do.
Yes.
Okay. Leave the third one. Leave the third one. Do it for the second and the fourth one. The third one will be Rx, as simple as that, and the X will depend whether you are using chlorine or Br2. Okay, this will be Rx in general. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Fahad. Am I audible?
Walaikum assalam. Yes.
Okay. Were you added in a group, Fahad? From Learnivio?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there.
You're there? Can you
Yes.
please message your name? I think I haven't saved your name. Saved your number. Just write in the chat your name. Huzaifa, I haven't received your answers. Abdul Rahman, also I have not received your answers. Why are you taking so much time? Send it whatever you have drawn, please. Even if it is blank, send it now.
Sir, I sent.
Where have you sent, Huzaifa?
I think I sent it on your number.
No, my name is Salim. No? I think you have sent it to somewhere else.
Oh.
It will be ending with 007.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, Abdul Rahman, I've got yours. Correct. Very good. I don't know why you have written 3 RCL. Okay. Huzaifa, yeah, I have your number. I've saved your number. Correct. Very good. So I think now you can easily make the products. This will be RCL and this will be RPR. Fahad, does the product make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me.
What, sir?
Does the products, these products, they make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me that. So we are doing methods of preparation of haloalkane and haloarene. Okay. Also, why are you late, Fahad?
Sorry, sir. There was some network issue. There was no network.
Okay. So see, in the first case, you have to predict the products. Okay. You have to predict the product, and it is very easily predictable. We'll be using alcohol. What will be using? Tell me, Fahad. What will be using? Alcohol. They have a formula what? ROH. And we will add a reagent. We will add reagent. Reagent are something that will react with the reactant, and we will be producing what? Haloalkanes. 3 things are there. We are using alcohols. There will be different reagents. Okay, so now we are looking at the method of preparation of haloalkane. That means in the product you will always be getting some kind of haloalkane. Either it will be RF, RBR, RCL, okay, or RI. Any one of them will be present in the product case. And in the reactant, there will be always alcohol. And depending on the reagent, I will be getting either RF, RBr, RCl, Ri. Is that clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Depending on the reagent.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see, this is very easy. What you have to do now, you have to see this is ROH plus PCl3. Now, what do you think? What will be the product? It will be RF, RBr, RCl,
RCL.
RCl, right? Very good.
Yes.
I think you can predict the products for the further cases also, right? This will be RCl. Then you can write the further one. This third one will be,
RBR.
I have very good, RBr. And the next one I have written RX. So this will be RX. And in which case RX can be Cl or Br. And for the last one, it will be what?
CL.
Cl. Easy?
Yes.
Okay. Rishan, am I audible? Yes, Rishan. Rishan का तो mic नहीं on होगा. I know that. 11th class से इनका mic ही ठीक नहीं हुआ है. Yes, Rishan. Nothing, na? See? Right. Now from alcohols we have seen using phosphorus based reagent. Right. Next. B. Using halo acids. Now in halo acids we have HCl, HBr, HI. Okay, so these are the halogens. These are the halo acids. So please write with me. Treatment of alcohols. Now this HCl is very important. That's why I will be writing in terms of HCl, treatment of alcohols with HCl in the presence of anhydrous ZnCl2 gives alkyl chloride. So the general reaction is you have ROH and I react this with ZnCl. Sorry, I react this with HCl in the presence of ZnCl2. And what do I get? I get RCl plus H2O as a byproduct. You don't have to remember the byproduct. Okay. Whenever you have to remember the byproduct, I will let you know. I will write a note and then I will tell you that you have to remember. This RCl is a white PPT. Is what it is? White PPT. Now, if the product is a white PPT, that means you can see a certain kind of chain. Alcohols, these are transparent. They don't have any color. Okay, they are colorless. And RCl is what it is, white PPT. So when you are moving from colorless to color, then what you can say, that means this type of reaction in which there is a certain change that you can see, or you can smell something, right? So these type of changes, they are used as test for these colorless particles. Okay, that means what I can do, I can use this reagent HCl and ZnCl2 in order to identify the alcohol. So please write with me. HCl plus ZnCl2 is known as Lucas reagent. And is used for differentiation between primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. Okay, between primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. Now, if I have primary alcohol, now this is very important, listen here. If I have primary alcohol and I treat this with HCl plus ZnCl2, then what do I get? I get no reaction at room temperature. No reaction at room temperature. But what will happen? I will get white PPT on heating. Okay, so how you have to remember this? Whenever you have a colorless thing, okay, this is colorless, so you don't know whether it is what type of alcohol, primary alcohol, secondary or tertiary. You have colorless thing, and you reacted with HCl and ZnCl2, and there was no reaction, and then you heated it, right? And then you get white PPT. That means it is what? Primary alcohol. If I have secondary alcohol,
So can you scroll up?
scroll up more.
No, sir, till there.
Write this down, but then I will explain the secondary alcohol. Right till here. Done. Let me know, please, if you're done.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now, see, if I have secondary alcohol, and I use the same thing, HCl plus ZnCl2, then what will happen? We will get white PPT. After 5 to 10 minutes. So this requires time. Primary alcohol, it requires heat. And tertiary alcohol, if I use the same thing, HCl plus ZnCl2, then what is going to happen? I will be getting white PPT immediately. Okay, we'll be getting white PPT immediately. So what happens actually? I have ROH, and when I treat this with HCl plus ZnCl2, first of all, let us see ZnCl2. Then this ZnCl2, it removes the OH negative, because the OH negative, it has lone pair electrons, it attacks on the zinc, and what happens? Zinc forms Zn, Cl, Cl, and OH. Okay, so this entity is formed, and we get R positive, because the oxygen, it will take away the electron pairs, the bonded pair here, because it is more electronegative. Okay, so it takes the bond pair with itself, so that means we are getting a carbocation. Now further, this carbocation, it reacts with Cl negative from HCl, because HCl is a strong electrolyte, it will be having H plus and Cl negative, right? And hence we get what? RCl, which is white PPT. Okay. Now, if this carbocation is 3 degree, that means it is more stable and it will be forming fast, and that is why that reaction will be very fast, followed by 2 degree and followed by 1 degree. Okay. Now, the important thing to write here is, have you guys written this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Jaldi se complete kijiye yahan tak. Why the tertiary alcohol is faster? Because the tertiary tertiary alcohol will give a tertiary carbocation which is more stable. If it is more stable, it will be formed fast and further reaction will be also fast.
So why does secondary alcohol forms white PPT after 5 to 10 minutes?
It is slow, na? It will be slow because secondary alcohol is what? Secondary, it will give secondary carbocation, and secondary carbocation is not as stable as the tertiary one. So it will be forming slowly. And if it is forming slowly, then the further reaction will also be slow. Got it?
Yes, sir.
See, one thing you have to always remember, this is a point that will be very much if the intermediates can be free radical, carbocation, or carbonyl. If the intermediate is stable, reaction will be faster. Okay. So the main problem is to form an intermediate, because intermediate, these are charged species and they have a high deficiency or richness of electron, and those are very difficult to make, and that is why whenever intermediate is formed fast, or if it is stable, then the whole reaction is going to be faster. Okay. So this, just write this note also. Done all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is it done? Yes or no? Yes. I hope everyone has written. Now you will write a note. Write a note that benzyl and allyl alcohols gives white PPT immediately on treatment with Lucas reagent. Why is that? Even though benzyl allyl, both of these are what? Both of these are primary alcohol. But what happens is, if you have benzyl alcohol, you have CH2OH. First of all, it will react with ZnCl2. It will be forming. The OH will be removed. And what you will be forming? You will be forming a CH2 positive. Now this CH2 positive, as you can see, it has a resonance. Right? It can show resonance, A double bond B, single bond C, and C has a positive charge. Right? So once it can show resonance, what we will write it is resonance stabilized. And since it is resonance stabilized, it will be giving immediate, it will be giving where it is even, I can say that it is as stable as the tertiary carbocation. It is as stable as the tertiary carbocation, if not more stable than tertiary carbocation. Okay. And if I have, let us say, if I have allyl alcohol, that means if I have CH2 double bond CH, which is further bonded to sp3 carbon, which is further bonded to OH. Allyl alcohol on reaction with ZnCl2, it will give me what? It will give me CH2 double bond CH, CH2 followed by CH2 positive. Now again, you can see A double bond B, single bond C has a positive charge. This is also what? Resonance stabilized. And if something is resonance stabilized, that means it is stable. It will be formed very fastly and it will give a faster reaction. So this is also resonance stabilized. Okay, this is also resonance stabilized. Is this clear? Yes or no? Please tell me. Now you will write the next point. Fahad, how much I have to scroll up? Tell me. More. Fahad, more. कितना स्क्रॉल करना है भाई, ये तो बता दीजिए. From primary. Okay, write this down. Write this thing. Okay, also Fahad, you know what is going to happen when you do primary, secondary, and tertiary. You know now. It will give me no reaction, white PPT, white PPT. Secondary will give white PPT after 5 to 10 minutes. Tertiary will give white PPT immediately. So you all know all of these things. You don't need to see and write. Okay, so please don't look at the screen right now and write it on your own. Then only you will remember it easily. याद करने का है ना, अभी से start कर दीजिए. Once you have seen something, once you have understood something, then try to write it on your own. Okay. If there is some mistake, then you can cut it and write it once again. Don't worry about it, but I will like it if you try to write it without looking once you have understood something. But can you please turn your mic on?
Yes, sir.
What we have used here, tell me. Zn plus ZnCl2, and what is the other reagent in all of these reaction?
HCl, yeah.
So HCl जो है, what is HCl? Strong electrolyte or weak electrolyte? It will be what? HCl जो होगा किस फॉर्म में होगा? H plus
Strong.
and Cl negative, right? Correct.
Yes.
बस Cl negative वहीं से आ रहा है. Now tell me, why is H plus not reacting? Tell me. Ask me. Why is H plus not reacting with R positive? Why are these two not reacting?
Because minus plus reacts.
Yeah, obviously correct. Electron source to electron sinks. One thing should be electron poor, the other should be electron rich. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And this thing, I will write a minus sign. That means it gets removed from the reaction. Zn, Cl2 and OH. Okay, in this step. Done, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me. Fahad. Fahad. See, देखिए इतना टाइम आपके लिए भी अच्छा नहीं है देना, ना मेरे लिए अच्छा है इतना टाइम देना. ठीक है. So see where you are lacking and why you need to look at the screen while writing. ठीक है. And try to write without looking at the screen. ठीक है. Because देखिए ऐसे कॉपी करवाना मेरा काम नहीं है. I want you to understand things. and then write it on your own. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Done, sir.
Right, next. Order of reactivity of alcohols with halo acids. So see, benzyl alcohol will react the fastest. Followed by allyne. And you can say that approximately it will be equal to the tertiary carbon, 3 degree, followed by 2 degree, followed by 1 degree. Okay. But this is more important for you guys. 3 degree, 2 degree, and 1 degree. This is more important. The question will come because they will give you the differentiation in Lucas reagent. Okay. Also write next. If you have ROH and you react this with HBr or HI, if you react this with HBr, you will be getting RBr, and here you will be getting RI, alkyl iodide, and here you will be getting alkyl bromide. Write this down. Let me know when you're done. Then we will look at another. And I hope all of you remember that today is a test, right? Last time I told you guys, today will be test, right? Yes, Abdul Rahman, Huzaifa.
Sir, which test?
See, starting में ही हमने कहा था, and then at the end also I told. Okay, I think I just moved my cursor here and I told that. Subjective test on one day, Wednesday during class hour. Topic will be osmotic pressure and abnormal molar mass. 10 marks for 30 minutes.
It will be right now.
Yep, right now. All of you wrote it, yes or no? Please tell me. Is everyone done?
Done, sir.
Right, next. Using thionyl chloride. Okay, using thionyl chloride. So please write with me. When alcohols are treated with when alcohols are treated with thionyl chloride, they form alkyl chloride, HCl, and SO2. Okay, so see, as you can see now, the byproducts are important. Okay, so what will be the reaction? Have ROH plus SOCl2 RCl plus,
So thionyl chloride is SOCl2.
yeah, thionyl chloride is SOCl2, HCl gas plus SO2, sulfur dioxide. Both of these are gas. Okay, then write a note. Now, what you need to try now is that whenever I write this type of statement, you write the equation on your own. Okay, try to write the equation on your own whenever I write this type of statement. Now, write a note. This is the preferred method of, this is the preferred MOP. MOP means method of preparation of haloalkanes as the byproduct HCl and SO2 are escapable gases and we only get pure alkyl chloride in the product. Which needs no purification or separation. Star mark लगा लीजिए. This is very important. This has been asked multiple times in the CBSE examination. Why is treatment of alcohols with thionyl chloride a preferred method of preparation for haloalkanes? Is this done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
All of you wrote this? Fahad, Abdurrahman, Huzaifa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Very good. Now, last method of preparation, D. Using NABR in the presence of H2SO4 with H2SO4. Okay, this is another method of preparation of haloalkanes using alcohols. And what is the reagent? So what do we have here? ROH plus NABR. Instead of NABR, you can also use KBR. Okay, but since NABR is easily available, we use NABR. The presence of H2SO4. What you will be getting? You will be getting RBR. Okay, you will be getting RBR. The byproducts will be NHS4 plus H2O. Okay, write the statement. When alcohols are treated with,
Sir, can you explain the reaction once again?
हाँ ये तो लिख रहा है ना, उसको आप लिखिए, समझ में आ जाएगा. इसको लिख लीजिए पहले, ठीक है? You write this down, then you write it. When alcohols are treated with NABR with H2SO4, rather you should write in the presence of H2SO4. The presence of H2SO4, HBr is formed in C2. In C2 means during the reaction. That means we are not adding HBr as a reagent. We are adding the reactants which will make HBr in the reaction while it is happening. That is meant by in C2. Okay, is formed in C2, which leads to formation of RBr. Okay, alkyl bromide. What's on alkyl bromide? अब समझ में आया? Yes or no? Tell me. Got it now? What happened? Fahad, you were asking, right? Or was it Huzaifa? Somebody was asking now to explain this reaction.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Abdurrahman. Okay, fine. Got it now, Abdurrahman?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, can you read out the second last line? Is formed.
HBr is formed in C2.
Sir, C2.
HBr C2 SITU.
Sir, what is it?
अरे I explained it. बताइए क्या है ये? याद कीजिए, अभी हमने एक्सप्लेन किया जस्ट. आवाज ब्रेक हो गया था, कुछ हो गया था क्या अब्दुर्रहमान? Abdurrahman, I'm asking something. Am I audible, Abdurrahman? What is this behavior, huh?
Yes, sir.
What did I say? Tell me. I asked her something.
Sir, I was writing. I didn't hear.
Sorry?
Sir, I didn't hear. I was writing.
You didn't hear, you were right. Okay, fine. Say that, no. Say that. In situ means anything that is formed in between the reaction. Okay. And then it is further used to form the product. So we are not adding HBr as a reagent. What we are adding the predecessor of HBr. Then HBr is formed inside the reaction, and then further it reacts with alcohol and it forms RBr. You got it now? In situ?
Yes.
Okay. I don't need answers like in कि एकदम हमको सही आंसर चाहिए. I just need answers that क्या कर रहे थे आप नहीं कर रहे थे. Yes, Huzaifa, anything?
Sir, this C2 thing, is that like a short form or something?
In C2 is a short. No. In C2 is not a short form. You mean is it an abbreviation or something?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
No. It is not an abbreviation. In C2, it like it's not an abbreviation, but it means that in the original situation. Okay. It is not a chemical word. It can be used in general also, but in chemistry, it means in the reaction mixture. Okay, it means in the reaction mixture it is formed. And then it further reacts. Okay, is everyone done? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, how many of you have attended the JE or NEET classes? The extra classes that you have, additional ones? No one has attended. Yes, Abdurrahman, Fahad, Huzaifa. You have not attended any class till now?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No one. Okay, fine. So maybe they will be start. Okay, fine. Then maybe you will have some classes this week. You have to send me answer in chat. Is it okay? To have the NEET classes after 8:30, or you can say from 8:30 p.m. KSA time. Just say yes or no in the chat. That's it. If you're not okay, just say no. If you're okay, then just tell me yes.
So everyone has to join these classes?
No, if you are planning to give JE and NEET examination, then you have to join this class. Just send a yes or no. Later on, कभी आपका दिमाग like mood बदल गया या फिर you want to attend, then you will be attending in. जैसे भी आपको लग रहा है, yes or no, just tell me. अगर कोई additional class हो रहा है JE NEET का, तो 8:30 बजे से ठीक है कि नहीं आपके लिए, बस ये बता दीजिए.
सर 8:30 से फिर 9:30 होगा ना, मतलब 1 घंटा या फिर ज्यादा?
It may be like maybe more than 1 hour, maybe 1.5 hours or something, but usually it is 1 hour. Okay, usually it is 1 hour, but not like 2-3 hours ऐसे नहीं जाएगा. Okay.
This will also be twice a week, yeah?
Not it will be once a week for chemistry and once a week for each subject.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it is approximately of 1.5 hours. Just say yes or no. Don't worry about it. अगर नहीं हुआ, you are not comfortable, then we will look at some other timings. Okay, Huzaifa? If you are okay, right.
Okay.
If you are not okay, then write no. Similarly for Abdurrahman, Fahad, and Rishan also. Okay. Please send me an answer. ना yes or no. उसमें इतना दिक्कत हो रही है आपको. Oh God, अभी भी कोई आंसर नहीं आया है. You have to send it to Salim. Okay. Don't send it to Learnivio. Otherwise, it will not get recorded. Okay. Abdur Rahman has sent an answer. Waiting for Huzaifa, Fahad, Rishan. Okay, Fahad. Waiting for Huzaifa and Rishan now. What happened, Huzaifa? आप क्या सोच रहे हैं इतना?
Was I messaged, right?
No, you haven't messaged.
I did.
Yeah. You just said timing will be difficult. It's yes है या no है?
Oh नहीं, आपने कहा WhatsApp पे send करें ना message.
अरे नहीं, अच्छा WhatsApp पे आपने भेज दिया.
Oh sorry, I thought WhatsApp.
नहीं, चैट में भेज दीजिए ना प्लीज. ओके, चैट में भेज दीजिए प्लीज. ओके, फाइन. एंड रिशान, व्हाट अबाउट यू? आप क्लास में है भी कि नहीं है? आई डोंट थिंक रिशान इज हियर. ओके, नाउ प्लीज राइट दीज टू क्वेश्चंस. And write the last question. Fahad, I don't think you have done this part with me, right? Of solutions, right? Fahad? Okay, so since you have not done this, you can leave the class. We'll meet again on Monday. Okay, next Monday we'll meet and we will continue with Haloalkane and Haloarene. Okay, so fine. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Okay, so you have 30. Okay, so this one is for this will be for 2 marks. This third question will be for 1 marks. कितने हो गए? 2, 3 हो गए. This is for 4 marks and this will be for 3 marks. Okay, so total you have 10 marks and you have 30 minutes. Okay, so you guys have 10 more minutes. Okay, you guys have 10 more minutes. Okay, so now you have 5 more minutes. So please start wrapping up and check once all the questions are right or not. No, do those things. And after those 5 minutes, you will make a PDF and send it to me on WhatsApp. Is that clear, Abdul Rahman and Josefa?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, Abdul Rahman, I have received yours.
Okay, sir.
If you have any doubt, just let me know now, or you can leave. We'll meet on Monday. Acha, wait a sec.
Yes, the second question.
You have sent all the answers, no? Okay, fine.
Yes, the second question I have doubt, sir.
Second question, you have a doubt? Okay, fine. So let Huzafa complete the test, okay? And then we will do. Do you remember beta, alpha and beta? नहीं, oh, sorry, Abdul Rahman. अभी नहीं है ना? Huzafa को complete करने दीजिए, then I will talk. Huzafa, send your answer sheet when you are done, okay?
sir. Send.
Huzafa, you have sent?
Yes.
Yeah, I have received that. Okay. You have doubt in any specific question, Huzafa?
Second and third.
Second one. Okay, the second one is a very similar question that we did. 2 grams of benzoic acid dissolved in 25 grams of benzene shows a depressing and freezing point. So from here, 2 grams of benzoic acid dissolved in 25 grams of benzene. So from this information, you can calculate the molality. Correct? Yes or no? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because we can calculate the number of moles from 2 grams of benzoic acid. The formula has been given. You can calculate the molar mass. And then from 25 grams of benzene, you can convert 25 grams to kilograms. And then number of moles upon kg will be equal to the molality. Is that right?
Yes.
ठीक है उससे हमको क्या मिल जाएगा So I have got the delta TB will be equal to KB into M. So you have got M and you have got KB, and then you will get the delta T. Okay, so this delta TB what will be calculated. Okay, and then the delta TB experimental has been given. Can you see that? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then what we need to do after that? We have got delta TB experimental also. Is that right? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
Right. So now what we have got molar depression constant. Okay, sorry. So this will be delta, not TB नहीं होगा, delta TF होगा. Sorry. Freezing constant होगा. TF and experimental. Okay, this will be delta TF. Now once we have got the delta TF, then what you need to do? You need to calculate the using delta TF calculated, and then you have got experimental. From these values, can you get the Van 't Hoff factor? Yes or no? Tell me. Can you get the I? Yes or no? What is I equal to? Tell me. You see the formula and tell me what is I equal to? Colligative property, experimental or calculated upon colligative property. You look at the notes and tell me what is Van 't Hoff factor? It is colligative property. It is experimental upon calculated, right? Okay, is that correct? Yes or no? Please tell me. You all will get this now. Yes or no? Okay, fine. Now, if you remember benzoic acid, then I have written a reaction for benzoic acid. ये दिख रहा है आपको? Yes or no? This is the reaction that will happen, right? So you will get whole twice. That means the N will be equal to what? 1 upon 2. What is N? N is from the beta. So you go down here. For weak electrolyte, for association, what do we have? Beta we have, right? So here N is equal to what? 2. So I have got I, where we have got I, colligative property, experimental upon colligative property, calculated. From here I have got the I. Then I know the N will be equal to what? 2. And then you just have to calculate the beta. That is it. You got it now? Yes or no? Tell me what you have to do.
Yes.
Okay, so see, first of all, what you need to do, molality, that will give you delta TF, that is calculated. Okay, And after delta TF calculate, what you have to do? You have to do I is equal to delta TF, that is experimental, upon delta TF, that is calculated. Then from this reaction, you know that n is equal to 1 by 2. And then from the relationship of I and beta, you have to calculate what? Beta. You have to calculate beta. If you look at the question that we had done at last, this one, phenol associates in benzene to a certain level, extend and forms a dimer. Solution containing 20 gram of phenol in 1 kg of benzene has a freezing point lowered by 0.69 Kelvin. Calculate the fraction of phenol that has associated Kf for benzene is this much. It is very similar question. Here also what we have done. See, here also I calculated delta Tf, right? And this delta Tf was equal to n into Kf into m. Then what do we calculated? We calculated the I, and after that I, what do we calculate? We calculated the beta. Now you got 0.72. You just convert this to 72% in percentage. You have got this as fraction in decimals. Need to convert this to percentage. Can you try this at home? Second question, yes or no to me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try this at home. It is very similar to the question that we did in the class. Okay, this one.
Okay, sir, I'll try.
What about Abdurrahman? Yes, Abdurrahman, you can also try at home. Yes or no? Tell me. If you can't do this at home now, then in the next class, then I will solve it for you. Okay, I will solve it for you if you can't do it at home. Abdurrahman, what was the date you were absent? Tell me. You must. अच्छा, आपको डेट तो याद होगा ना अब्दुल रहमान?
Sir,
When was
13th
this?
June.
It was 13th June. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That means 1306. Lecture